se le ocurrió atar dos brochas para poder aplicar de una vez la pintura en una superficie más amplia.
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. We're down in my workshop. It's almost 6 a.m. here in Clearwater, Florida. It's overcast. It was raining earlier, and I've got my Grundig Satellite 800 set up with two antennas and a third one possibly that I'm going to test and see how the reception is on this antenna, or these antennas, and specifically the Slinky antenna. Now the antennas are wet because it rained about a half an hour ago, so they're wet. So that's another variable, but we're going to try it anyway. Let me show you the switch, not that it's that important, but over here there is the switch, and right now I have the Slinky antenna over here, and this is the OCF, off-center frequency antenna from Tim. Now this antenna was designed for 40 meters to 6 meters, and we're going to be operating much lower than that, so we'll see how it works out. And maybe eventually I'll hook up this guy, which is the 31-foot vertical antenna, which is a totally different configuration. Now I wish I had the 31-meter dipole that I got from Tim set up, but I took it down to put up the Slinky antenna. Mainly in this video we're looking at the Slinky antenna performance. So what I had over here on the Grundig is I had this is World Radio Japan, and probably it's the transmitter out of I believe South Carolina in the United States, so it's not too far from me. Actually, I think it's even in Georgia, which is even closer to me, maybe 400 or 500 miles from me. So the signal is extremely strong, but I thought I would use that one to start with, and then we'd try some other frequencies. So let's turn the volume back up, if I can reach it. My darn cup's in the way.
Prominente de la sociedad, la gente destacada puede hacer algo por los demás. No, eso no es así. No importa el tamaño de la compañía, la nacionalidad, la edad, la formación académica. Nosotros vamos. Okay, that's the Slinky antenna, and I'm going to turn the volume back up, and then I'm going to switch to the OCF. El próximo año, el grupo planea viajar a Tailandia para ayudar a reparar una casa de huérfanos de una zona desfavorecida de Bangkok.
Okay, that's the OCF.
Radio Japón seguirá sus pasos. Hoy les hemos contado su aventura en Lituania, a más de 8,000 kilómetros de casa. Así llegamos al final.
Little bit of noise there. Now, keep in mind that antenna is designed for 40 meters and up to 55 megahertz. So it's not really designed way down here at 6.195. But that's what I had to compare. Now what I can do quickly is I can switch that antenna with a 31-foot vertical, which is a different animal altogether because it's vertical, and it's the peak of it is at 31 feet in the air compared to the Slinky, which is only about 12 to 15 feet. Okay, now we've got, turn the volume back up. Okay, that's the 31-foot vertical antenna, and the signal is booming in, clear, no noise, working perfect. Again, that signal, our transmitter is not that far away. We'll switch back to the Slinky, and then we'll change the frequency.
Central por la frecuencia de 5,985 kilohercios. A las 6:30 de la tarde.
Pretty much the same on that particular frequency. Now let's go down to say 5 megahertz, WWV. And we're on the Slinky right now. Noise. I can hear the ticks. Weak. Okay, there was the minute signal. Now we'll switch to the vertical. Much better. Again, it's 31 feet in the air. Now we'll switch to the OCF. Again, this is way below what it's built for as far as frequency. There we go. I'll switch back to the Slinky. The OCF seems a little bit better. Back to the OCF. About the same. Hard to tell any difference. Okay, let's go to 10 megahertz. Really bad there. That's the OCF. I don't hear anything really, except noise. Back to the Slinky. No, not much there either. I'll go back to the vertical real quick. Vertical. I can hear it there. I can even hear the Hawaiian voice. Vertical does pretty good job. Again, kind of comparing apples and oranges, to vertical to a horizontal antenna. I don't think I'd get anything on 15 megahertz this time of the morning. Like I say, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I think that's a good enough test. Again, it's vertical. It's very empirical. There's a lot of factors. The weather conditions are not that good. The solar flux index is in the toilet. So, yeah, take it for what it's worth. Slinky seems to be doing okay. Oh, okay. Now, the vertical has a big advantage. It's vertical, number one. And number two, the peak of it is at 31 feet versus 12 to 15. So, keep that in mind. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. That tells me if I'm providing shows that are of any interest to you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.